If you make punch, you usually either go for red wine punch with fresh oranges, star anise, cinnamon, vanilla, cloves, and a good amount of brown sugar. If you go for an alcohol-free one, you make it out of heat. You make it heat it up directly, pressed apple juice with vanilla, cinnamon, and brown sugar with a squeeze of lemon juice. I haven't had a hot punch in a while. I had hot apple cider one time at a very small little festival back in the States. Over here, they only do it cold. More appropriate in hot October. Even hotter than the October everyone else is having. Gonna try hot Dr. Pepper this winter. That sounds, Too big of a Dr. Pepper fan when you drink soda to ever enjoy it. I really miss Dr. Pepper. You have to pay out the nose for it over here. We got bonus perk. Blink blink. Oh no, they're all just at max level. Okay, I knew I bought all the perks. That sounds carbonless and sweet. I can confirm I've heard of it, but I'd forgotten about it. I've never tried it, certainly. I just like everyone's basic outfit so much. Saw some Brits try it and they seemed delighted. You didn't see sweet Coke with peanuts working? I've had peanuts and Coke. It's Coke with just a it's like not very different. I was like, oh, I put the peanuts in there and yeah, I guess there's a little bit of a something to it. Maybe I did it wrong. The roof, the vault, the mines. Do I get to pick? I do not. Okay. So we're going into the final mission. As far as I know. He makes sweet and savory all the time. Oh yeah. Stateside too. You know, you got like your chicken and waffles situation, that kind of thing. If it's anything ham based, basically forget about it. Miners wanted a snack for when they couldn't wash their hands. That makes sense. So I believe this is the final mission. We've all split up because Liv can move infinitely fast. The plan. Zan, I've remembered his name, distracts Liv on the roof simultaneously. Jin and Doll hit the vault, blowing the mana reserves into the mines. Where, remembering names, Banks and Ryan trick Borikesh into burning all the mana. You were a chicken and waffles hater until you tried it. I don't think I've ever properly tried it. Drop the stash. I mean, I made myself waffles one time and had chicken, and it was fine. A well-prepared Monte Cristo? I'll be honest, I'm not sure what a Monte Cristo is. Especially more exotic cheese for the fruit and jam. I wish exotic cheeses weren't so expensive. Another vote for chicken and waffles. Dipped in egg batter. Oh my god. Incredible. Gold fault. This should be the easy one. Just have to make sure no one hits an alarm. Intel didn't make it look like easy. Don't sweat it. I'll get you there. All team members reach the green zone. Don't let anyone sound the alarm. Alarm is over here. Reinforcements come from here. This opens door. Aw, thank you. Oh, hi, Cass. French toast melt, basically. But made as a sandwich. Yeah, it's like a lot of stuff that I used to just find easily in the US. I assume it's because of like shipping, right? You heard it was finale time? I think so. Much better. You're not wanting for cheese, but you like to be more surrounded by it. Tactically missed the game. I didn't fully appreciate that was going to damage me. That's fine. We have fake cheese and a spray. It's a real cheese. It's made with real cheese, or so I hear. I used to love that cheese. Specialty store has every kind of cheese you could think of. I mean, Kroger even had a pretty decent selection. Yeah, I assume it's safe to say that compared to Europe, Australian cheese production isn't at the same level. Can I take cover? I cannot. I need to think this through a little more carefully. Surely they can milk a kangaroo and make cheese. I mean, there's nothing stopping them. That's at Subway. That's a fast food chain, even if it doesn't want to admit it. Yeah, we have real bread too. We don't buy all our bread at Subway. It's not just at Subway, though. That's pretty true. I mean, the sad part is it's literally cheaper to buy bread than to make it. And that's very upsetting. Well, toast is a dish, in a way. Because of the quantity of ingredients. Yeah, it's also because when you make it at home, you don't put quite as many bird feathers in it. I mean, unless you make it at my house. What? I gotta make the flower stretch somehow, Suri. I mean, I make white bread at home, and it's, you know, normal. Actually incredible. Nothing except strong morals and a sense of right and wrong. Wait, there's nothing wrong with what? Oh, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from putting bird feathers in your bread. I've got a source. But it's... if I put it in my bread, it's my choice. Oh, by toast you mean white fluffy bread. Oh, okay, okay. You can make a decent white bread. Yeah. As long as it's not like the bottom shelf stuff that people are unfortunately reliant on. The actual toast doesn't mean that anymore. Bread is a luxury good in Asia. No, I'm still making bread. It's mostly air. The white bread in the store. That's the worst part. No one's sounding the alarm yet. I think we're actually fine. It's not actually toast unless it comes from the toast region of France. Otherwise, it's heated bread slabs. That sounds pretty true. You want sweet bean bread? I've never tried that. You want a Danish? Franz Brockton are wonderful if you're ever in Hamburg. How was the attempt on that? You want a Danish too, but you don't have... I'm sorry. I thought it would work the second time. Actually meant swap with Jen. If I hit my Snickers like I should have, if I'd be a Snickers that snowman. Pardon? Buy Isa a new one immediately? I can't. Danish lurk. Why not? But it's not my fault that fax machines can't live up to the promises that they made. I can move her one over so she can charge into the turret. Pretty miserable. Fair enough. Sorry, Google started talking somewhere in my house. They're pretty hard to pronounce. It's pronounced like Franz Brockton. Brochen. Franz Brochen. The more pronounced like in the name Chen. No, it's snicker than a snowman, the ocean, because it has 7 seas. Oh my gosh, 7 seas, like the 7 seas, right? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? I do not. French bread go. I'm not gonna try. No more trying. Never again. At least get back into a reasonable spot. You just have a move left, but everywhere is terrifying, so don't. Except... if we just get into the green zone, maybe we'd be fine. German, a hard language. Very true. Well, all languages are hard, I think. The different levels. Know what else is a hard language? Most of them. Language is hard. Can I do like one more over? I can. Oh, and then I could charge it again, but I must have wasted my charge at some point. There's a Danish bread called brod. Which is pronounced bro. Double confusion. I mean, Scandinavian language is kind of famously like that. You just do that. And then I just have a move. And it's gonna kill us. And I move like this. And we're fine. And we're done. There, that wasn't a half an hour. That was only 20 minutes. Alright, 4 glyphs. I can do 4 glyphs. Can you do everything else? Trivial. Okay, so this is the mana stockpile. We're doing a floor... Pro gamer mouse. We're doing a floor breach. Oh, thank you. The narrative objective being blast all of this into the mines. Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark. Got it. Fine. We just need to hit the 4 things. That gets us in here, I assume. That controls this turret. This is what? Nothing? I guess that's nothing. No, take down Steve Clark. I can either get Jin confidence or I can get cast confidence. I care about your opinion a lot more than I do Jin's. Welcome, Miss Kellen, to our final showdown. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't have time for this, Steve. Oh, you have time to die. Doll. On it. Wait a second. Static blast. Chain bolt. And then knock me into safety. You don't have to do it if it's going to break your game or mess it up. Yeah, but I don't mind not getting the confidence. It's just for outfits, and I don't like the outfits anyway. That's not even true. What I mean is, I really like the default outfit. I went one square too far. Hacking turret. Doll is getting shot. Also, she's trapped now, which is kind of bad. Oh, right, because the... Okay, I understand. Because the last one does extra push. So if I start here, hit me, and then hit Doll, it's going to not be the last one because I'm also going to hit Steve, Traffic, Warlock. Excellent. Now we're where I wanted to be. We have Chaser. And that's the only one. Wait. Is there mana in here? There is one mana. Also, where did Steve even go? Oh, he's behind us now. Okay. I don't need to open the door. I can just stick this guy in there. He only has melee attacks. Grenade myself. That refreshes my move. Now I can walk over here. Turn off the field, and we're good. I'm sorry? I didn't even notice that guy. But sure, yeah, that's a good outcome. Yeah, we just need to inscribe the glyphs. And probably, like, survive. Honestly, Steve, I'm kind of past this. I decide who gets past what? I control the traffic! Okay, bye, though. Get all team members to the green zone. Actually incredible. What an arc. I'm sorry, the opportunity to get rid of him didn't really present itself very well. I knocked him around a little bit, though. The final insult. Don't even bother to take down Steve Clark in the final. I did my best. I did my mousey best. I really expected this to go a lot longer. Ignite the source. Smells like bleach and wheat down here. Gallium calcite. Loses the odor when it's refined into mana. Shame. It's a grower. Don't breathe it in unless you want a surge of arcane power and bronchial problems for 6 to 9 months. Could go either way on that, if I'm honest. Actually, especially with banks around. Seems like a pretty good deal. All team members to the green zone. Use Death's floor to teleport banks at least 10 tiles. Run at least 10 tiles as a dog. There's a control for the turret. I got caught? Thank you. I was drowning. Yeah, it just gives you 2 mana. Just gonna set Chaser free on enemy turn. Quite the catch, if I do say so myself. Oh my gosh. That's 4. Use this floor to teleport banks at least 10 tiles. I got an achievement for that in Steam. We're so out of here. Once more for Ryan. And we're out. Out and safe. Ooh, Spooky Alley. Hi, Rocker. How you been? And Mana Motherload should be right in there. Alright, so you bite Bori. Bori takes aim at some goon. I move said goon to the vein, and the vein gets caught in the fireball. That's my grasp of it, give or take. Too many moving parts for my taste. Speaking of, how are you gonna move the goon? Death's Door. Once I open one, I can dump anyone out of it now. It takes mana though, so save some dust for me. Oh. I'm not sure if these are just to help me or for lore, but either way, I'm going to go through all of them. You're streaming now? What are you doing? As much as you can with the tech you have? But yeah, that's awesome. Last stream was some Zelda 2. That's incredible. Where are you doing it? At this channel right here? That's incredible. I'd be down to watch some retro games. You're a nerd. Really? Me too. Remind me why you're biting him? One chomp will send him rabbit. That way the sucker who stands in front of the vein and takes a fireball to the face doesn't have to be one of us. What's the plan if we can't get the goon in the right place? In the wrong place? Last resort? You or Muggin's gotta stand there and bait out the shot. Bagsy, not me. How close to the vein does this shot have to land? Bori's not a precision implement. As long as the jump's standing in front of it, it'll catch and we're good. Okay, this makes as much sense as it's ever gonna make. Move on. Incredible. Everyone's breach animation, especially Banks and Ryan. The traitor! Bad dog! How could you? Come on, Bori mate, you know Liv's mad as a bag of spanners. You can still walk away. I did. Then she killed you? He's got me there. This is pointless, just turn him. No? Prefer not? Well, you've had the bark. Just leaves the bite. How's Tactical Breach Wizards going? It's going pretty good. I think this is the final area. Oh. Get bit. Easy, done instantly. Keep 3 malicious soldiers alive. Cause a total of 15 bonus damage with brittle. Cumulative. We'll see on that one. Right? Looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. It's a lot of fun, and the story is fantastic. I've heard it's similar to Chimera Squad. Wait. Guys, no. Didn't we teach you the plan? How much are you doing per shot? 2 damage? Okay, so... there we go. Survive till Jin and Doll arrive. Is that immediately, considering the red squares all over the place? Mercury Soul, hi, how are you doing? It's 10 degrees right now and you can't be any happier. I mean, I wish I was in 10 degrees in October. That sounds really nice. $15 bonus damage with brittle. Doing good. How's me? How's chat? I'm doing pretty good. It's 10 degrees in your heart. That's nice. It sounds very comfortable in your heart. Welcome to the mouse pad. How could you? They've arrived. Oh, now we have to trick him into igniting the mana stockpile. We weren't done yet. Well... we're still doing pretty well. I kind of thought it would just go. Resurrect Jin and Doll. Oh no. Yeah, right here. There they are. They didn't quite make it. Okay, now guys, please. Just literally don't attack this medic. That's all I'm asking you to do. That's not what I meant. I wanted to Impaling Vine. Now you're the closest target? He's still targeting the medic? Can you lick the medic? I don't see why not. As long as you keep him alive and you're not a closer enemy to Borikesh over here. Why are you targeting Jen? Do it even if you can't. You would never non-consensually lick. Oh, well, I don't know if the medic is consenting. Danish consumed? That's good news. He is confused. Oh, because by the time... Okay, got it. Noun verbed is your favorite. That's a good one. Oh, I thought you meant it literally per minute. No, that's the template. Following up to it in my head, I was seeing the red text just saying noun verbed. So if I stand here, why are you still targeting? Literally, come on. The dude is right there. You were targeting him before. Wait a second. Yeah, that'll work, actually. Oh, hold on just a second. You gotta see a dog about a man? Time change makes it feel like you're getting less of the silly mouse. Very upsetting. You're getting maybe the change is not the mouse, but rather your perception of it. Okay. Move banks. I'll swap with medic. Isa's just feeling it in their sleep hygiene. Use blink out to extract one wizard per turn to join the final fight on the roof. Terrifying. One wizard per turn. Get slammed. Get blocked in. I'm out. That poor man is going to mildly burn to death. Oh my gosh, wait. Gotta make corrections in that sleep schedule of yours. Welcome, Doomver. Maybe the change was the friends we made along the way. Hey Kay, how are you doing? Double High Queen is incredible. Hope to lurk unnoticed. You may lurk unnoticed from here on if you wish. People are, have a right to disappear around here. You're great. How are we? I'm doing pretty well so far today. We're nearing the end on this thing, I think. Tragic. We only have to survive for 3 turns. Even the lurker's all up in your face. Biz upped. Nearing the end? Ah, shoot. Well, just of the game, not of the stream. I got another 2 hours left here. Of what? I don't know. I didn't plan for if I beat this faster than that. I kind of thought it would take the whole time. We out? Your own fault for airing out your biz like this morning's laundry. Well, the last thing I heard was your sleep schedule's great. That's the last thing that was said, I'm pretty sure. 100% the longing in the short time before stream ends. Sounds like a trap. Probably did not have to hit him with a bomb there. One more for funny. Trying out. It takes a real life year to finish. Didn't mean to offend in any way. Oh, no, sorry. I meant it, like, legitimately. Tell you Mega Man Zero if you went too fast. Just hoping to find something to listen to while doing your things. No, I meant it legitimately, like, it's zero bother for you to engage exactly as much as you want to. Like, actually 100%. A single comment here or there comes with zero obligation. Oh, you meant... you meant... about Isa. Gonna be lurky again here in a second to do things, but have been enjoying trying to figure out this game. It's a little tense at times. I admit I was here for half an hour the other day. On a single room, and 20 minutes on a single room earlier, but that one feels more legitimate. Maybe the shorting, though. The shorting sounds a lot more tragic. I think I can just end here. Oh my gosh, you didn't have to do that. But thank you. You can spray yourself? Of course you can. You can pat yourself too. Okay, that's not what we wanted. Okay, that's much better. Oh, thank you. Oh. Good luck, everyone else. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's completely natural and healthy to pat yourself and spray yourself around here. Okay. Considering it was billed as the final fight upon the roof, I'm going to go take a quick break before advancing. I'll be back in less than 5. Get yourself a drink. I am actually out of drink, so I'll literally do that this time instead of just sitting here. See you real soon. We support self-love and discipline, that's true. Everything in moderation, including moderation. Go and welcome back. I watered the pet and myself. We're heading into what has been billed as the final fight. Welcome back, Cass. Welcome back, Isa. The roof. Did you clarify that you watered yourself, pet? No, welcome back, to. No, I said I got water for Kirby and myself. A Ford rigged. I have zero context for that. Cass is actually the funniest. Take notes. I've been trying. Helicopter dropping reinforcements. Too late to shake this chopper. But let's not attract anymore. It's just Zan. All team members must reach the green zone. Extinguish at least 3 signal flares. Helicopter. You try very hard. It's paying off. I kind of thought you wouldn't be able to see me here. I don't know if I'm going to do anything differently. Used to want to be a comedian, but you think you're too gay to be silenced and make millions on a Netflix special? I mean, maybe you're exactly gay enough. Maybe there's a reverse overflow situation. Maybe. Bit. Thank you. How dare you? I don't know where I'm getting all this mana from. If it dies before it disappears, your mana is refunded. Neat. It's all the murder. A penny for your thoughts and Allie goes silent. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Have a favorite genre you prefer to play more? Or you play anything that's in your mood at the moment? I have a certain liking for Metroidvania Souls-likes, which is a little hyper-specific, but there's a surprising amount of them. Is Bitcoin evenly converted from USD? All of Twitch income, I believe, is added up in USD and then converted to my currency. Yeah, I play a lot of Metroidvania. RPG, J, and otherwise. That is true. I tend to play a lot of whatever. I really like those Metroidvanias, though. Yeah, 1 cent, 1 bit. And then that's like 1.5 cents. in Australian. I already gave my thoughts. Chat tends to recommend... Well, chat recommends all kinds of stuff, but that's the only ones I take you up on. Oh, I just have to be standing next to it. Chrissy? I'm good with this. Maybe they'll get him. Fun. Recommend Mega Man Zero. I love Mega Man Zero. Calling in USD and then converting makes sense. Yeah, it all just kind of builds up in USD. Yeah, don't spend money on mobile. Like Blasphemous, Ender Lilies. I played Ender Lilies. I freaking loved it. I have Blasphemous. I played it a little bit before I started streaming and stopped. But I've been wanting to start it again. I nearly completed Hollow Knight before I started streaming, and I've been wanting to play that one again on stream. But very much like those games. I do also like my nostalgic RPGs, that's true. Oh yeah, I did Liza P. I had a lot of fun with that one. I've never played proper Dark Souls before, that's on my radar. Liza P was excellent. I mean, both as a game and as a stream experience. For fuck's sake, Zan. I gave you so many chances not to die to this, and you just keep bumbling back into the kill zone. I've been taking you a lot less seriously since my friends all have waltzed out of your last kill zone. I don't want to tell her that. I wish I could play it again and you could watch it again for the first time. I'm definitely not waiting to buy you Dark Souls the second you accept my friend request. You mean I didn't already? But also, don't do that. Oh no, I accidentally said the thing that I didn't want to say. Great mustard, or... Yeah, I've got the, Prepare to Die edition already. Gotta stop remembering things the way you wish they happen, old man. Man, I wish I'd said something else. I do have Prepared to Die. Money is temporary, friends are substantially longer. The thing is, you can actually keep both. It's true. Taking a page from Jin's spellbook, Liv can route a bolt of lightning through multiple targets, pushing each in the direction the beam flows through them. It pushes harder than Jin's. I can take a push. 4 clones remaining. I need no hint. Liv's time powers are fading, but with Reactor's tech, she's learned some of ours. She'll swap with the indicated ally when we try to attack her. And if she does die, she can create a clone to escape, but she's running low on charges. Oh, so she swaps like Doll now. Played Dark Souls 3? That was pretty much your only experience with Souls game. I wanted to try them more, but then, having to shift your preference from hardcore games to more casual and cozy ones. It's kind of wild. I did the opposite. I was much more into, more turn-based experiences like this one. It was like, after Elden Ring, something kind of clicked. You're not... She's not speedy anymore. Experiment, combine abilities, watch the swap marker, and rewind liberally. Doll's coming in next. Not falling for that one, Zan! Oh, that's incredible. That happened to you with the original Dark Souls? And, you know, I want to make a stance that, you know, challenge is... Because, you know, Dark Souls and games like it get this rap for... being, like, the real gamer's game. But, like, it's very much just one kind of game as well. Kind of in the same way that people who can do a Rubik's Cube aren't actually necessarily geniuses. Trick swap. Viv has learned your swap spell, and it makes a nasty combo with her lightning reflexes. Whenever you target her with an attack, she'll swap with someone or something else before it hits. Watch for the purple circle beneath where she intends to swap with, and experiment. I understand. Represents an anxiety in PvP. Oh, dude. I also have PvP anxiety. Not just, well, it's more co-op anxiety, honestly. You're a very much competitive player most of your life. You have a hard time with relaxing in general. Sounds like a good change to get away from those kinds of games. If they were not allowing you to relax. I can't smack her and teleport her at the same time. You still get adrenaline rushes all too easily. I do get those sometimes when I'm playing PvP against strangers. I can get... Okay, it's not toxic because I don't use communication features. But I can get heated against a faceless opponent, knowing that they can't see how heated I'm getting. Doesn't have to be that Souls kind of challenge, but anything new or building on mechanics that you've learned, yeah, that's nice. Returning to tough experience in games just drains you even more. Yeah, absolutely don't. Games are supposed to be about either satisfying yourself in some way, relaxing in some way. They're certainly not supposed to be stressful. Took you forever to play Smash Bros. Online. You become overwhelmed after an hour or so. That's fair. Yeah, until PvE, but PvP stresses you out. Yeah, same. I'm fine with faceless PvP. I don't know if I can take a hit for it this turn. Hit live with Chain Bolt, hit live with Transference. Use Swap to cause damage to live. Hit live with Spore Bomb. Okay, yeah, I don't want that, though. There probably is a way to damage you this turn. No, there's not, actually. Fine, fine, fine. I'll just do the cool thing. Like, Faceful PvP, if it's actually in... Oh, you like Faceful PvP if it's actually in person? You're like playing Witchfire? I haven't looked into Witchfire. Ultra Kill, Kill Knight, RoboQuest, etc., etc. I have heard of... I know Ultra Kill. PvP? Nah. Yeah, when I play... I've literally never invaded a person. When I'm playing Souls-like. Not for me. What are you doing here? I won your little revolt for you, didn't I? Can't think of anything else that might bring 300 pounds of armored vengeance to your door. Medill fought the chapel and won. You come for their freedom, you go through me. Help me stop an invasion of Medill. You thought I'd let you perpetrate your own? Witchfire is the dark fantasy FPS. I could get into that. Have you tried Remnant? I played through Remnant with Suri, the first one. I like the name of it. I also liked... I played the demo for Ultra Kill. I'm not usually into shooters, but I like that one. I didn't think about you at all. You're not the first to make those your last words. She's so cool. Ultra Kill is so good. Is it 4 damage? So would Wiper. She swaps with Doll. Right, that's what happens then. But if I throw a riot block behind her... I lose the riot block forever, though. Right now, apart from hardcore games, you mix that with farm simulators, management simulators, and survivals. Oh, my husband loves those. What's so funny? What do you mean, what's so funny? Nothing. You're also a hard fan of Armored Core. I played a ton of Armored Core 1 and Project Phantasm as a kid, and then that's all I got to have. Until 6 came out, and now 6 is probably my favorite game ever. That's when you said Ultra Kill is good. Yeah, I can't explain why. But I definitely agree. Yeah, we're all big fans of 621 here. And Handler Walter. Of course not. Fights. Hi, Kayla. How are you doing? Can't even type that without laughing at yourself. What are you, a clown? To you? I'm sorry, because of the pizza rat persona. What are you, something funny? Rushed to play all the games in the series from the first to the last. In a month before AC6 came out. To you? Look, it was written out completely in my brain. The moment of hesitation was like, you absolutely should not say even the first part, but you've already done it, haven't you? Oh! I just realized something fancy I can do. I can use False Prophet infinitely as long as it dies before it vanishes. Who else wants bites? They're free. I'll take one. Have you seen Goodfellas? No, but I have seen The Animaniacs. I already got one, but sure, I'll take as many as you want to hand out. It smacked. Now, as long as I just keep putting false prophets around, I can charge infinitely. Because the charge is always going to wreck them. I know where, I may not actually watch the media that things come from, but because it didn't knock her out, only one use per turn. Goodfellas is really good, by the way, for anyone that likes a mob flick. I've honestly never seen one. But if ever there was one to watch, that'd be the one, right? So she is going to swap with Zan. So if I charge here, right? That's how that works. That or The Godfather? I kind of... Okay, I have a confession. I kind of thought those were the same movie. They occupy the same slot in my brain. This is why, what? Hey, Cass, do you play Dragoon? Like, The Legend of Dragoon? You knew they were different movies, but you haven't seen either. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic. That makes more sense. Why you no target me? Is this better? Not by much? I mean, kinda, actually. It always swaps with someone other than the active party member. Rocktoberfest? You're still in your console transition. Fair. At least you got here eventually. That's all that matters. It's never too late to transition from console to PC. This isn't any better. Can I put a... I can? Does that help me? Not particularly? Peanuts. That was actually a typo. I'll believe you. I feel so dumb. This is better. You live a life on the lam. You're not to be trusted. I trust people who live on lam. Not dumb, your brain has many wrinkles. I've decided I feel positive about that this time. and thank you. And here comes, I want to say Jane? I picked up your little spark trick. Fun beginner spell. Drop the axe, Liv. I know why you're really here. Oh, no, it's fine. Like, legitimately, it's very silly what I was trying to do. I've been hearing it both ways is all. Hope y'all are ready to fight Zoldar the Wrinkled. The wrinkles cause crinkles, exactly. You're using, and you think reactor's tech can save you from the damage. Nice theory. But I'd never used when I started this. Might not be why you started, but it's why you can't stop. Too smart not to see the problems with this plan. There had to be a reason you couldn't change course. You've heard it both ways, the right way and the wrong way? I've heard it both ways. I mean, I've heard it as a compliment both ways, to be honest with you. Shut up and shock me. Sorry, lyrics. How many times do I have to tell you? I've never heard a song before. Your brain is so pretty and smooth. Thank you, Soul. I work hard on it. From your favorite musical, Community. I haven't seen that one. I think I've heard of it before, though. Liv switches with Zan. What if I move over here? Still switches with Zan. Why can't the 11th come sooner? You can hardly wait. Episode 2 of Dan to Dan. 15th New World DLC drops. Wait, Monster Hunter World? I thought they were... Wait. Wait. It simply can't be. New World Amazon MMO. Oh, that makes much more sense. Wait a minute. Right, she still swaps with Zan. Why did I keep thinking she was gonna swap with, Doll? What if I just do that? She sees it as an offensive action and swaps beforehand. Hurry up and beat tomorrow already. You waiting for Dandadan too? They did update Monster Hunter World though. Well, they did. They definitely did post Rise coming out. Oh, Metaphor's release. Right, right. You're switching with fake sand now. Wrong spell. I mean, this will still do it. Right. Okay, you know what would make a lot more sense and be a lot better? That still works. Except I forgot to predictive bolt. There we go. She's taking cover. She'll still swap with the false prophet. False prophet finally coming in clutch. How much damage does bomb do, by the way? Who can say? She's not even doing anything. Snake in the grass. False shepherd. Perhaps the same could be said of all shepherds. There she is. Still got a contract to thrash out, Kennedy. And I don't think you're gonna like the kill fee. You guys hired my dog. Did you lose a frisbee? How dare I what? What's wrong with this sheep roaming free? Not Commander Shepherd. She's the one true shepherd. Nah, mate. You just lost the country. Bori just torched the motherlode. Makes more sense than hiring a Medillion to help you steal Medill. Oh, they can't afford me. Killing you is more of a hobby project. Last one. Bori just torched the motherlode. Maybe his first coup looks a bit permafucked. Bullshit. Bori's solid. Solid? He's rabid. Think you forgot. I can make anyone see red. Shepherds deserve respect. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I didn't notice how Zan took the damage, by the way. But that's fine. Banks is coming in next. Nice door. Something about this one seems pleasant. We'll steal some Xana. I'm not sure if she'll dodge, friendly fire. Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite stream on Twitch. Oh my gosh, Commander Shepard? Really? I've heard so much about you. Understood. Britling Dart also does the swap. You always like to swap with the dupe, huh? You know, I have another one, and I might be able to just down you. We should all stand outside a door full of armed assailants and talk about our feelings. It really does help you open yourself up, right? Can I down her before Banks comes out? Tougher clone created. Fuck it. Done? Sure? I mean, I guess. I guess we're not. 0 clones remaining, so this is the last one. Live Kennedy 3-5? What does that mean? Can I just, Right. Threat of impending doom removes all brain senses. That's right. Oh, thank you. I'm mildly worried I just broke something. Because I mean, that was the last clone, right? But there was some dialogue, which is why I'm concerned. It could have just been dialogue for, getting the defenestrate. Anything like that. I'm finally out of mana. This is actually way better for me. Now, if we just wanted to take a shot at somebody, we can. Go back and cover. I really thought it would go all the way there. Taps fingers together schemingly. Only good things have ever come from that, though. I'll take cover. Oh, my freaking dupe is in the way. Pardon? You aim to cheese? Okay, she still just ducks. I forgot that was a mechanic. Oh look, here comes the med school dropout who couldn't finish a simple job. I think I'm here to talk you out of this. You've got another thing coming. You die on this roof, Liv. I think you know that. And when I'm the only person on Earth who can bring you back, I'm gonna think back to our time in the Boli. You think I'm here to beg for my life? Take a better look at the state of play, kid. State of play, where all my dreams go to die. Yeah, why would you suggest that? Bloodborne port remaster? Never. Oh, is that the PlayStation one? For some reason I thought that was the Nintendo one. Oh my gosh, Doombird, thank you. Both equally bad. She didn't instantly swap to that one. Everyone else, perhaps. That's Nintendo Direct, right. Why did I think they had two for some reason? Okay, the last one's actually really tricky. Do you allow this? She allows it. Wait a minute. Oh, only 2 damage transferred? It only works once. Not on both. You will not? I said it again, didn't I? You've fallen for my tricks too many times. I meant to Britling Dart, this guy. There's actually a lot of them. I'm sorry. I'm still partially suspecting that something went wrong with the early defenestration. I definitely didn't get to read whatever it was she said. Oh. It's okay, Suri. Suri? I'm sorry, I saw Suri's name and then the emote. I'm sorry. Is this the silly mouse you meant? It certainly can't be. Okay, I found a thing I can do. Close. But what I actually wanted was more like, huh. That's behaving in an interesting way. Tarnation Alley, I think... Thank you. I did think. I said Doom, thank you so much. You'll ban my bot? I think I did. Sorry if I didn't. I think I said, oh my gosh, Doom, thank you. Check the tapes. Defend me in streamer court. I'm seeing multiple eyes, so maybe I didn't. That's what I wanted. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I feel rightfully defended. It is I that is Then you got pauses for a dramatic effect. Double thanked. I was starting to, like, doubt myself because, like, everyone was growing concerned. I'm honored too, so thank you too. You've had too much juice. And of course, just to be clear, you are under no obligation to say anything, ever. Everything is interact as you please around here. I'm a intermittent lurker myself. Of course I do like it. But I understand also being someone who likes to just say an occasional thing and then fade into the back. That makes sense. You've already moved. Did I say too much juice? You meant not enough. Did you say too much? Okay, you've had too much juice. Either way, honestly. Poor Whittle Doom just wants to lurk under her couch with Jan keeps dragging them out. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. Only 7 hours left on the download you started yesterday? That's awesome. Percent-wise, it's almost done. There simply must be a way to deal 1 more damage to this individual. It's at 32%. Okay, never mind. Time-wise, you've got so much done. I say you're marksmatically important. Wait a minute. I thought you'd still get the pushback from that. Wouldn't be the same here without... That's extremely true. It's actually cozy here? Good, thank goodness. Coziness above all else is what I want. I think you accidentally paused it before work. That's honestly a tragedy. What was that word? Marks maximally? I think I said. Your brain is inundated with juice. I mean, a healthy amount of juice is good for your brain. Right, wrong target. I mean, it would work. It's about what I was thinking about doing anyway. Who could Senzu wall slap if you stopped being a presence? Yeah, what are you saying mine are over? Are these guys too big to defenestrate? They're not. I'm growing concerned that they may need to be dealt with. Did I trick her? No? Not at all? Fine, how about this? It worked! Not to be extremely serious and poignant for once. Still trying out this be your own person thing. If it makes you feel better about it. I don't believe you've been very loud, at least. Not wall slapping the streamer? Why not? Holy shit, we actually did it. Yeah, don't change a single thing that you don't want to change. I guess. You know what we're saying. If this isn't loud, then you must have been damn near silent before. Well, it's comparatively loud, but on the scale of person generalities. You also need to watch your yapping usually, because you like to talk about different topics nonstop. A little bit of that's fine around here. Dessa, what the hell? Honestly, you're not louder, but you have Tippy tapped the good factor up, and so far it's been nice for you. Me too. Yeah, we all do the same. It's what I came here to do. I was crystal clear on that. You have to bring her back. Why? I know she put you through something in the bowling. Don't let her add to it. That's exactly what I'm preventing. You've never killed in cold blood before. You're letting her change that. Good factor and goof. Thanks, phone. The music stopped. Favorite alley streams was when we talked about sandwiches for a long time. I remember that day. She already changed me. This is the price. Maybe. You still get to decide who you are. She doesn't get to rewrite you. Look, we're not Liv. None of us are going to force you to use your craft, even if we thought we could. I could. Thanks, Ryan. A well-judged interruption. He couldn't. Alright, well, I would. Alright, that's it. You all saw my big ethics speech. Enjoy navigating this with your super healthy moral compasses. I know you all have. On you, Dessa. What's it gonna be? She she stays in the dirt. It's the only way to be sure. Fine, I'll bring her back when she kills you all. You're staying dead. I need to brood on this for 58 minutes. But I guess I won't come back madder than I am right now. I need to brood on this for 58 minutes, but I guess I won't come back madder than I am right now. Thank you, Banks. I don't know everything on your mind, but I appreciate your capacity for complexity. Woolen's already bringing craft containment arrays up. I'll have her secure the moment you're ready. I don't know if there's secretly a chapter 5, but I do know that Bezos is going to be upset if we don't take a break right now. That's right, bot. Me too. BRB for less than 5. I'll come back. We'll, I believe, finish this off, and then, I don't know. See you then. Come back. Just got word from our airport detachment. They got reactor on the run. Word's spreading. They won't believe it yet. Once we get the footage out and the inspector's in, heat's gonna bleed off. Welcome back, Isa. So thank you, all. We don't know what today cost us, not yet. But I know what we gained. We broke a chokehold that's ravaged my country for... Her voice catches, and she takes a sec. That was fast? I take quick but frequent one. Welcome back, Doom. We took a target off our back that would have doomed us to a lifetime of wars we couldn't win. And we killed a new kind of monster before it became unkillable. An army that could have put global military supremacy in the hands of a sociopathic billionaire. Oh. What's the matter, Rado? Off-Jin's look. A worse one. So thanks. I know each of you have been through the ringer lately, and you still made space for the right cause when you saw it. I respect that like nothing else. No one more than you, doll. Those people can't conceive of what it would take to step back from a fight like yours just to take on a second one. I'm one of the few who can. I don't know how you did it. Middle's got some tough years ahead, but I promise you, I'll use every ounce of my new clout to make sure we have your backs. Well, take it. Anytime you can spare it. Our brass will talk. Let's keep in touch, too. Trust moves mountains while rank talk roots. Ryan, just by bringing us together, you've done enough for Medill to make up for a lifetime of... since not really giving a shit? Spot on. I know you'll never be our soldier, but if we can count you as a friend, I'll sleep just fine. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're feeling it now, I don't know, when I was going to therapy, I wish I'd written stuff down more before going in. That was mostly a joke. Okay. Good. Awesome. Jin, take this how you will, but you're the first person I've met who I trust to write both my eulogy and solve my murder. Wow? You never fully realize how powerful you are. I hope you're still on our side. Zan smiles at something. Zan, you fill me with a horrible feeling I might not be doing enough to support and empower my people. And I mean that in the best way. Damn. And Banks, I don't know what you wrestled with today, but I know it must be dark to trouble someone with the mental steel I sense in you. You made the right call when it counted. I hope that sinks in. Imagine you carry a lot that people don't see. I hope it gets lighter. Banks lifts her head in a way that could mean anything. Can I just jump in here? Please. Also, you're seeing Lamb tomorrow. Gonna be a good day. Wish you could go to therapy, but in your conditions, it's hard to do. That's pretty rough. I've been thinking about going back. That would probably be for after I, finally work up the nerve to quit violin, though. Have you considered, one of those online options? I know those are probably much less personal. I've also heard some unsavory things about some of them. Don't use BetterHelp. Terrible. That's the one I heard terrible things about. It'd be interesting to see what therapists would say about your psyche. It was helpful for me in ways I didn't expect. I wish I had put more out there and gotten more out of it. I went in just for like gender-based reasons and got what I needed for that and pretty much tapped out. I thought it was pointless to bring up like anything from my past that was bothering me because I'm like, well, if it's a real issue, it'll come up and they'll ask a question. And I think I gravely misunderstood how that works. You know, like if I've been walking with a limp for a week and I go in for to a physiotherapist or like, you know, just a general practitioner, and I just like walk in and sit down and they're like, so has anything been troubling you? And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, stomach hurts a little bit. Just in the back of my head, certainly if the horrible pain whenever I take a step is a concern, he'll ask me about it. Stopped yourself from saying this before, but it's relevant now. There's usually a moment in your session where it looks like your therapist is about to cry. I mean, yeah, that's good. Yeah, you know what? I'll stand by it. That's good. It means they're they're relating emotionally, right? It's certainly better than the alternative of keeping it in, or them just being like too emotionally distant to care. You don't feel particularly sad when you're there? Well, good. Then that's even better. Passive aggression problem for most of my life? Not me. That was a joke, which only one person could possibly get. I feel a little similar to that. Well, that's as deep as I want to get about my own stuff on the internet. Especially given how Mom pops in here sometimes. But I'm glad you've been getting better. I have too. Despite everything, I feel like I'm in the best spot I've been in my life, and that's pretty nice. I just want to acknowledge that we blundered into Medill with no plan beyond get live, and you very much took it from there. Of all the nations, factions, and tier 1 casters Liv crossed, nothing could stop her till she picked a fight with Medill. I think you had a lot to do with that. Moss laughs. That's a wildly generous way to look at it, but I've learned not to fight back when you're being complimented. You have no wizard, but you must reach. Right. I imagine you're all wanted in your various countries? Oh, hugely. Death penalty in 4 nations and counting. Oh. He's from here. I think I can speak for the council when I say Medill would love to offer you all asylum. And you a pardon, Ryan. Is Ryan a citizen in Medill? I must know. Spoilers for Ryan's personal story in Tactical Breach Wizards. He was born a dog. He's a wizard dog who transforms... Medill Pickle. He's a wizard dog who transforms into a man. What does the, what's the paperwork look like that? If you make anyone... Oh, no, you're alright. Feel free to share as much as you want. I just don't want to get too bogged down in my own personal biz, which sounds kind of similar. You know, a lot of people had it a lot worse than I did, but that's kind of an excuse I've used too liberally. Your home countries come calling? They'll find a brick wall where extradition treaties would be. Really appreciate it, but please don't start. Thank you, Isa. I'm valid, and you fully respect that. Thank you. I left the door open for like half an hour to let my dog outside, and there's already a large fly in this house. Please don't start a war over us for at least another couple years. Hey, if it comes to it, I'm in the market for a new moonshot. Wait, was that really it? I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to extremely quickly shut the back door. Oh. Wait, resolve? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, full disclosure. This was the one thing that I wanted to see resolved. Jin, got a minute? What's up? I'm glad you're here too. Which... I couldn't shake the feeling the name was familiar, but that's all. Which... Sorry, I paused after the first word of a sentence again. What's your next move? Still mulling. The bully's my best bet for PI work, but I need papers. Might see if they need me here. You? I'm thinking the bully. More than thinking. I spoke to my documents guy. Of course you have a documents guy. Mafia illusionist. His watermarks are sublime. Did he sort you out? He did. He... did you too. Sorry? Banks hands over a slim booklet. This is a Lebolian passport. This is citizenship. Yeah. This must have cost a fortune. Well, mine was cheap, so... How come? Oh, mine's just a visa. You're not staying? I'm staying for as long as I have. Oh my god, Dessa, respectfully, fuck that. Go back to your guy and get a passport. I'll steal the money. What? That's stupid. Why? Attitude. That's like the main factor with health stuff, isn't it? No, that's comorbidity. Well, it's gotta help. I've done okay so far. But I've been thinking about death the whole time. So imagine how long you'll live with a better attitude. Oh my god. Made a huge mistake. Only because I'm gonna be insufferable about it. I need to think about this. By obsessively making and rereading notes. Alright, real quick. I gotta shut the back door. I'm sorry, I was gonna just leave it open for a minute, but I saw one fly, and I can't handle that. I can still hear it. Ugh. Oh, jeez! Wait a minute. Chaos control. Should have never learned about the freaking Dorito die. This is the worst thing that's ever happened. What? Helen investigations. With the new identity banks gave me. Wondering about setting up a private investigation agency in the bully? Hey, I'm back. Search and rescue. Finding the missing in Medill. Reactor's failed invasion of Medill left a trail of chaos. Casualties are just estimates. Many Medillans are just unaccounted for. Might see if Moss thinks the militia could use my tracking skills in finding those who are still missing. It'd be grim work, not a lot of happy endings, but if I can be of use. What do I find appealing in furries? Well, then I thought about your deep interest in vampires, and question kind of fell off on its own. Oh. I am also a fan of Vampire the Masquerade in the loosest sense of the word. I had the book as a preteen, and it deeply fascinated me. I really wanted to get into a game, but I never ended up doing it. My favorite way of describing furries is it's a method of expression. I like to think of it as an internet outfit. As for the like aesthetics, well, that's probably Disney's fault. Yeah, you mainly played it. Yeah, I had the I actually haven't played the video games. I've got the what is it? Bloodlines? Yeah, Bloodlines. I've got Bloodlines, but I haven't tried it yet. Actually, October would be a great time to start. Oh, you just got at the beginning of the furry discussion. Favorite part of being a furry is the people it's allowed you to meet. Aw. Yeah, I literally just had like the old 90s vampire book from my dad. I had The Masquerade and I had Dark Ages, and also Changeling. And I would just like read them constantly and imagine playing, but I never got to. I actually learned that system before D&D, technically. But it's easier to get a PI license in the Bully. Midil could probably use a good tracker. Oh, it's a choice. I mean... Where's the Bully again? Over here. Oh, what about you, Dessa? Wait. Did you edit one of mine? Binks and Kellen. You also like the expression part? Persona is a very useful analog. Exactly. That's the way I like it. It's like an avatar that you can reuse across multiple mediums. But that's just like the idea of having a persona. It's not necessarily... You also like animals? Me too. I was taught at a very young age to have like empathy towards animals, and I'm starting to realize that's not entirely universal. It mostly is. The only case I ever saw you crack your quarry was dead before you got there. I could help with that, because you killed him. We can bicker about technicalities once we've agreed on my hourly rate. It's gonna be a train wreck. Oh my gosh. Deathcare Inc. Necromantic life insurance at brutal prices. Well, not consider yourself a furry until you started hanging out with furries. And you had to accept you were just like them for real, no cap. Yeah, that's the other part of it. When it comes down to like being a furry, I do think it's an opt-in situation. You gotta self-identify it. Even if you've got like an avatar that you like that happens to have animal features, you're pushing it, but I'll believe you either way. Somehow same. Yeah, there is a stick. That's the crazy part. I've managed to dodge it all somehow. I caught it back before I went into internet hiding. But coming back, and by the way, when I went into internet hiding, I kind of just like dropped the whole furry thing. And I was like, yeah, kind of, but not really. Like, I was going with Suri to fur meets, and then like, oh, cool, so like, what's your persona? And I was like a mouse, but don't worry about it. The second I got this thing, I was like, oh, never mind, I remember why I like this. I'm so cheesed to meet you all. Oh my gosh. You coming out as furry? Secretly bunny. Y'all. Always had this plan to fleece billionaires for emergency healthcare. Just a contract that says I'll show up and res them if they get taken out. Hard part was proving my power without getting kidnapped. After the Medill fiasco, though. Right people probably know what I can do. No more bunny slander, I know. I was telling Kat the other day about all the bunny slander we used to do around here. Cass, you're mending the nations. You know what did it for you? Was that... Come on. I just want them to be together. You're gonna need help with all the bodies. You know, at different sides of the community. Hear about so many people being furries who did a lot of awesome things like games, gamers, programmers, creating the COVID-19 vaccine. Bunny emotes, literally you. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it was for me too. It wasn't even this thing. It was the oh my gosh, my audio completely cut out. It was shoot. The flat version. My goodness, I am so sorry. My headphones knocked out for a second and it all went straight through my mic. I deeply apologize. It's all good now. But yeah, the flat version of this avatar, like the PNG tuber, as soon as I saw it move, I was like, well, that's me, I guess. Can't hide it anymore. I always had the wolf eating watermelon as your profile picture for 8 years, and you just accepted it. Oh, thank you for the hip pats. Oh, Dan! Oh my gosh, hi. You want to pat the PNG? I mean, you can still pat the PNG. Welcome, Dan. What were you up to? Remember the pants? My hips are covered. What were you up to? You were playing... Oh, shoot, it's broken. You were playing nothing. F pants. But welcome, Dan. Welcome, Raiders. How are you all doing? We're at literally the epilogue of this game, by the way. We ought to ban pants, to be honest. Yeah. The hips are covered. It's safe, chat. Come on in. You're the advanced team. Is there no way to turn you into a... Okay, so I shared that video in Discord. That command is real. All I did was click a button and that happened. The problem is it does not change me back. That's all I did, and I only did it for the video. Done. Jen and Banks resolved. Banks and Kellen investigations. It was a disaster at first, but after a few months of bickering, they found their groove. And even turned a profit. Ah. I'm staying hydrated. Doll and Ryan, I didn't realize had any moments together. Elden Ring DLC? How was it? I haven't gotten in there very far myself. Did you like the game? Oh, this was fantastic. It's not my usual type of gameplay, but the story was great. I certainly didn't mind it as a puzzle game. This scene is lagging me out, though. So, back to Kalan? Of course. Same old? Maybe not. Command want me on strat meetings now, but it might just be PR fluff. Adam wants to play. I don't think I've met Adam yet. You don't strike me as the type to step back either way. Fair read. But there's a doll you never met. She gets a say. You? Dunno. Might deep six that reactor guy. Just for shits and giggles. Gaiden? The CEO? Yeah. Want to stretch my legs a bit. Take on a challenge. Work my way again. If it's a challenge you want, I know a place where the churches are forts and the clergy all carry. Not short of high-value targets there. Who's the pay? How's the pay? Guess I got two options. Resistance leadership or the front lines. Hear Jita's voice clearer than ever these days. He's telling me I've risked enough. The Medill job gave me enough clout to get into command if I wanted. But is that where I'll move the needle? Learn more in Medill than I thought I ever could. Maybe I'd take these skills to the streets and hit the chapel like they've never been hit before. Keep doing the same thing? Sure. Can't step back now. Just one last push while the engine's hot. What's it gonna be, Ryan? Reactor CEO. Kennedy got hers, but Reactor ain't off my shit list yet. Even if Liv cooked up the worst of their shitstorm, the buck still stops with Gaiden. Kennedy had space-time bent around her carbon fiber wand, but Gaiden's got an overpriced suit and liver disease. So there is another chapter? I don't think so. I think this is just getting the epilogues out. It's the save file set up for a sequel. Oh my gosh, if only. I mean, maybe it is. Won't lie. Doll's got my interest peaked about chapel targets. First chaplain's got a lot of... First chaplain's top of the food chain. Untouchable, locked away in some dark vault. Never could resist a challenge. Yeah. So I get to choose for both of them. Does that mean you... No, because you gotta pay for that. Maybe that's legitimately why I bought a subscription. That's what I thought. There was some race that I wanted that wasn't free. Oh. I guess? Chaplain sounds like a tough nut to crack. Can't resist. Done? What's next on the gaming hit list? Legitimately, I have no idea. Return of an icon. A resistance forces celebrated victory in the skirmish of... Return the front lines with vengeance. Oh my gosh. With a familiar face or a mask at their side. Rebellion Riot Priest, whose identity has never been officially confirmed. Ryan during Doll on her return to Kalan. Kaz, no! They vanished without a word. The first chaplain was never seen again. But also, yes, hi. I'm nearing the finish. How was your stream? What were you up to? And finally, Zan. You like animals much more than people. Reasonable. Vampire Bloodlines? You know, I was just asked what's on the game hit list. And just before that, Vampire the Masquerade was brought up. So how was it? I've been highly considering it. I've never actually played it this whole time. There's been multiple times in my life I wanted to. This is where I saw it. 8 tons of concrete. 1,000 names on each side. Memorial to a war that hadn't happened yet. Never will now. Can't be more than 200 here. Kindred are everywhere, as it turns out. Did you drink the bloodlines? You LARPing again? You talked about LARPing? I've never LARPed, honestly. That's what's turned me off of Vampire in person. People have been very interested to get me into a Masquerade LARP that I'm not keen on. $132. I read them all. Down from 4,000. I gotta feel pretty good about that. You'd think, right? I didn't expect to feel happy in a graveyard, but I thought seeing where it ought to be. You're not beating yourself up about the 132. They want hips? No! You can't have hips. Cyber masquerading? Nosferatu to the core? Reasonable. When I was a terrible, terrible teenager, I was Premiere myself. Absolutely not these days. Okay, well, no. As a terrible preteen, I was Tremere. As a very queer and furry teenager, gangrel to the bone, obviously. But actually wanting to play Changeling. That's not on you. We did everything we could. No, I get that. The kid on the geodesic job? Him for sure. I'll carry him to my grave. But it's also just having lived through it all now, seen it play out. I was a bit player. So many incredible people did so much more, gave so much more. Now I feel like I came to a graveyard for a victory lap, one I didn't earn. You LARPed once, but it was Call of Cthulhu game, so you looked like a mobster. You can show off the characters you play in the tabletop. I built a couple, never actually played any. But I have very fond memories about talking about playing Vampire with my friends in middle school. That's live thinking. It's human to want to see the difference we made. Victory isn't yours or theirs. You helped, I helped. Own that, nothing more. You're right. As usual, thanks. Trial's dragging on, huh? Yeah, it's killing me. I want to be done feeling ways about Viv... I want to be done feeling ways about Liv Kennedy. I didn't mean to dredge. Nah, it's not you. I have this flash sometimes. I don't know if it's foresight or a dream. She's dead. I don't know how. And I drop her dog tags right here with all these names. I don't know why. These names, they're the ones who we couldn't save. Even when we did everything we could. They're on her. I guess. Maybe you're saying her fate is too. You're taking it off your conscience. Huh? How does it end? They fall off? Okay, well, let's not read too much into that. Guess it's just me left. A nice quiet place or tactical consultant. The Kalani resistance? Damn. Think I might just be done. Made what peace I can with the Jadosa snafu, but I can't lead a unit again. and I'm just tired. My brain's been processing 2 or more realities for most of a 30-year career, and I'm only just starting to learn how many circuits that's fried. I could find a nice little place in backcountry Laboli. Maybe move my ma somewhere close and just find something simple to focus on. Bread's good. I could bake bread. Sounds nice. Deserved, honestly. The more you play Bloodlines, the more you realize you miss funny, charming glitches. Oh, I love funny glitches. Or tactical consultant. Resistance is light on military experience, and that's the one thing I've got in spades. I don't have it in me to fight another war, but Dulce's command could use me as a consultant. Planning ops like the Civil Tongue hit I advised on. He does deserve to retire, but maybe have a more fulfilling life doing something he believes in, yeah? I like to be useful if I can. Guess that's everyone. One last look before we all split. That seems best for everyone, I think. When you played Bloodlines, you dreamed about more Masquerade-themed games? Wait, really? I actually had no idea. Vesker taught tactics to resistance recruits for 2 years, leading to significantly reduced losses. He and Tal became lifelong friends. Aw. Never played any of them. Also, Bloodlines got you into Masquerade RP. I was born in it, molded by it. Wait. We get to resolve Steve Clark. Of course, once I realized Kennedy's plan, I knew I had to play along until I was in a position to sabotage it. By this point, I had her wrapped around my little finger, so I manipulated her into posting me to guard the vault. Steve Clark. I know, a waste of my combat talents, right? But what you're missing, and what she missed it too, is that I was positioning myself to help you guys destroy the mana when the time came. That was when I had the idea to use breach glyphs to drop the vault stash down to the mines, and to mind control our pyromancer, who worshipped me anyway. Does he know we can't hear him? I'm not sure he's even noticed I left the room. He's been at it for 20 minutes. What did you ask? His name? Throw him in the slammer. Resolved. Wizard SWAT reminds you of Shadowrun so much. I've got all the Shadowrun games too from Randall Games. This game took an unspeakably long time to make, but we put a lot of care into it. We got it reached you. Oh, I can't read that. A new mission unlocked. John Roberts made this, and Tom couldn't find a way to make it canon, but loved it too much to not use it, so here it is. Tactical Beach Wizards! You started Shadowrun? I've heard a lot about it, but I've never so much as cracked the book. I barely started one of the video games. Well, how long is the bonus mission? Or was it just the Medill Proving Ground? And the Dream Training stuff. I think it's just the Dream Training stuff. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. I have now done a puzzle game.